If I have a statement symbolized and I know the truth value of each of the components, I can figure out the truth value of the entire statement by doing kind of arithmetic with the pieces. So I want to determine the truth value of P, comma, and Q or R. So P ANDed with the disjunction of Q and R. And the way I'm going to do that, knowing that P is false, Q is true, and R is false, is I'm just going to substitute those values in. So P is false, so this is false, and Q is true, so true or R is false. So this is this statement. Now I can just work with these values. Order of operations says I better go here first. So true or false is true. So now I have false and true. And if I look at my third row of my conjunction truth table, I'll see that false and true is false. So that statement is false when P is false, Q is true, and R is false. All right, let's do another one. Here's a new statement. P is still false, Q is true, and R is false. So this is not false or true and not, let's see, that's false. Well, I know that not false is true. So I'm going to do that first. And I feel like this is going to be true. Let's see. True and true is true. True or true is true. So that statement is true, given those truth values for the component statements. Okay, let's do another one here. This time I have just not true that. Let's see, P is false and Q is true, or R is false. So not false and true is false on the third line of the conjunction table. Not false is true, and true or false is true. So this statement is true for those given values. Okay, let's look at this one. P, which is false, or Q, which is true, and R, which is false. Here I need to start inside the parentheses with true and false. The second row of my conjunction truth table tells me that true and false is false. And then if I look at my disjunction table, the fourth row of it tells me that false or false is false. So this statement is false for those values of P, Q, and R. All right, last one here. It says not false and true, or not false or not false. Okay, let's start with the only single negation we have, which is here in the second parentheses. Okay, now let's work through the parentheses. False and true from the third row of my conjunction table is false, or not. False or true from the third row of my disjunction table is true. Not false is true. Not true is false. True or false is true from the second row of my disjunction table. So this statement is true, given those values.